Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is Thursday Night Football on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a great one on tap between the Tennessee Titans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. I'll see you again at halftime as we preview some of the action coming up on Sunday. But for now, it's Thursday Night Football. And on the call, as always, it's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
The whole time I ain't even have my damn headset plugged in, but you know, Thursday night prime time, man.
IAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerge from their tunnels a moment ago. We are just about ready for football as the Jags get set to match up with the Tennessee Titans.
Thursday night football.
Alongside my partner Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. Charles, you look at this Jaguar team. And losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Titans, they come in at an early crossroads here, facing a tough opponent on the road where a loss would make them 0-3.
And when you start that way, doubts really start to creep into a locker room, and guys start to battle each other instead of worrying about winning games.
Yeah, we don't want that to happen. We just don't lock in and stay focused. We need to shake back. Let's go ahead and skip till we on the field. Let's get it.
Early on in the game, first quarter. Let's see how this defense does on this drive.
Let's get it. God, we got to stop that boy Henry.
Come on, set, 50, play.
Oh, my God, I'm tripping, bro.
Now a first-time 1,000-yard rusher from a season ago. It's Derrick Henry. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he cuts it right sideline. And he takes it all the way down to the 22.
I'm supposed to be on my play.
A huge play there right off the bat. Give him 53 yards on the ground.
You know what?
They had trouble stopping the run last week in the loss, and here it rears its ugly head early.
You're supposed to try and get your confidence going after a loss like that where you gave up big yards running the football. This is not the way to go about it. It looks exactly as it did just a week ago.
Okay.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose one or two.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
On the set.
Let's scoot up someplace, boy. Let's get it.
On 2nd and 11 now. Tannehill. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker.
Come on, y'all.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Derrick Henry, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Titans take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. With these Thursday night games, sometimes you get those quick turnarounds. You wonder how a team is going to start. They started really well.
Everyone's always wondering.
Good shit. Good shit. Good shit.
We are in the first quarter. We get you back to the action to see how this defense can do on this upcoming drive. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry.
Play y'all, boy.
Miles Jack there to make the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
draw play. This is Henry. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Get it, y'all boys.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. Complete. This is Lewis. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that
Antonio
and keeping
Brown.
him for the 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks.
Chart. We got Minshew back there, of course. We got
Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position back.
Y'all boys go downfield, get on the board. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Early on in the game, 1st quarter. Let's see how this defense does on this drive. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. That's the rookie with the catch, A.J. Brown. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Took just 1 play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. It's caught. Humphries. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Watch that boy D. Henry.
On 2nd down now, it's Henry. Call it a gain of 1 yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just started in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Out of the gun, Tannehill.
He's on tripping,
Corey Davis. Touchdown, Titans.
Man, I'm
Corey
tripping,
Davis,
bro.
his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Titans have taken the lead.
Look at this. Got caught with my eyes in the backfield, bro.
Time now to see what this defense can do. 2nd quarter as the offense starts out 1st and 10.
They're going to turn up.
They begin with Henry. And he's got room. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a 1st down.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
And then with a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And he will have the 1st down as he gets this to the 47. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Okay.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
A 1st down carry for Henry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The previous run good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Derrick Henry. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Now a timeout being called as there's an injured Titan down on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
Did dive and hit that boy ankle. That's how you got tackled.
90 Wolf. Check 47. They're running it.
On first down, Tannehill. Coverage and it's intercepted.
He picked it.
Picked off by the former first-round pick, DJ Hayden.
Man, Hayden been balling, bro. Good play, Hayden.
Well, Brandon, this is a former first-round pick, and he's been a bit of a disappointment in his career up till now, but he's still got room to grow. And this is an excellent play right here to come away with the football.
He caught. He caught it. Good play, Hayden. Good play, my boy. Did we get all the way down a little bit? I ain't get.
So a 1st and 10 coming up for the offense here in the second quarter. Let's see what this defense can do.
He's going to be out there.
Now a carry for the shifty Dion Lewis. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Tannehill. And Walker has it.
Man, I'm tripping, dog.
And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. A big play that time for the Titans. 44 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's Tannehill. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Everybody balling on defense except me. Dang, we still ain't getting no touchdown.
Time now to see what this defense can do. Second quarter as the offense starts out 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. Look to throw. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
Get off again.
So first thing that crosses my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So a 1st and 10 coming up for the offense here in the second quarter. Let's see what this defense can do.
Go! 60 Pittsburgh.
I'm telling you, bro.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
I be being so aggressive.
And as a first-rounder, a lot of eyes on him, a lot of expectations.
And he has to play well in his rookie year. Those days of coddling guys and bringing them along slowly, those days are long gone. When you're drafted in the 1st round, they expect you to play right away. And the community's eyes and fan base, they'll be on you the entire way.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago, really it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
So you have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts all came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff.
And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone, to our Tiburon Studios here in Orlando. We'll take a minute and look ahead at what's to come this weekend in week number 3. In the early games, a lot of good matchups, one being in Indianapolis. A tough one for the Colts, as they'll be forced to reckon with the Atlanta Falcons. Out on the West Coast, more good stuff in the late afternoon, as we'll be watching the one down in Carson, where it'll be the Chargers taking on the Houston Texans. And finally, on Sunday Night Football, the NFC champion Rams traveling back to their original home as they take on the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This fielded at the 2. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
You ready?
So we're in the third quarter. We'll see how this defense handles the upcoming drive as the offense takes over with a 1st and 10.
8 read.
This a quick pass to Davis. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
Okay. See y'all, boys.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? Guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Tannehill. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Here's Brett Kern now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this will be taken at the 13. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard.
Offense. Shit. Yeah.
Beginning of the drive, 1st and 10 coming up for the offense. We'll see how this defense does here in the 3rd quarter. Tannehill on 1st down. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. A 2nd down run with Lewis. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
They'll stay with Lewis here on 1st down, and he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On 2nd and 9, Tannehill. He gets it to Humphreys. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Here's Brett Kern now, as he's on to punt for Tennessee. Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And it'll be Jaguar football. A big possession coming up here. This defense, they've been tested all game long. Now they'll look to protect this slim fourth-quarter lead.
Ready? 90 Wolf.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Throwing to start the drive, but that went incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. The Titans on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Tannehill. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 41-yard line. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Tannehill. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 24.
Thank you, sir.
Past the 20.
Oh, really?
Touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line.
Ryan Tannehill catch.
He's had it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. But that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Man, they say that. I got caught. They say that. I wonder if it's the ground controller too.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go.
My pick, though.
And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack.
Okay, good job, man. Sure, see y'all boys out there balling. Big timing, all time.
Perhaps one more stop could do it for this defense. They'll head out here with a 2-score lead in tow in this 4th quarter. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now Tannehill. That's complete to his tight end, Ferkser. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, Definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Oh, lost
Fumble.
the football, and the Jags grab it.
Fumble. Oh, I'm tripping. I'm on the guy, please.
A big seam, and he might go.
Man, are y'all serious, bro?
Terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
That's the second time Ryan Tannehill don't say the touchdown, bro.
Broadcasting rules by declaring
Man, bro, that's crazy, dog.
But that one, that puts him in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a two-possession game. It is a two-possession game at this stage in the fourth.
Crazy,
they needed
bro.
points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
I definitely put that lick on that boy, though.
Now comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take
Over here.
They've
got to be saying, boy, thanks for this field position.
Yeah, remember their last drive in which they scored a touchdown. That one also.
Oh, my bad, y'all. I had to say that clip right quick. But, dog.
A good spot to be in for this defense. They'll head back out, protecting a big lead here in this fourth quarter of play.
Pilot, 64, weak. You ain't got nothing. Get it.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's second down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Tannehill now throw. Completes it to Davis.
My fault, team.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Back to throw, Tannehill.
Read the route, man.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Through that bit, I would have been gone.
Marcel Darius flies in at 331 pounds for the sack.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. 3rd and long, it's Tannehill. And that is incomplete. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Tannehill. That is caught. It's Tajay Sharp. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Oh, that's game, folks. Pretty much game. Oh, not yet.
Fourth quarter action, beginning of the drive. Time to see how this defense does here.
Pretty much game, folks.
On 1st down, it's Tannehill.
Pretty much game.
And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Complete, this is Lewis. Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Tannehill. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. He was looking to find some space for Dion Lewis there. And it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Tannehill. He finds Humphries. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. From the red zone now, Tannehill. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Tannehill throwing again. He's got Lewis. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. Well, that 2nd down completion, something of a disaster, and now they're left with 3rd and long. And he'll get this down only to the 18. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. So this will be a win for Jacksonville, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for Jacksonville, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And now they'll get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons.
Against the Broncos.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.